Rolling.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys, welcome back. Kevin here.
And I'm Joe. We're very excited to get into the next season of Ted Lasso.
Yeah, the first season was amazing.
Yeah.
And we were talking about this when we finished last time. For the people who watched it in real time, you guys had to wait like a year and a half
I couldn't imagine.
right before you were able to jump into the second season after the way that ended.
It kind of, I guess you could say it was a cliffhanger.
Yeah, a little
A little
Right.
bit. Like things were wrapped up, but it wasn't the finale that I was expecting.
Not me neither, but it did really set up a great show going forward.
It felt like a finale,
Yep.
but at the same time, you didn't get the resolution to where you're like, oh, if I never see this again, I'm cool with it. Like if they wouldn't have picked it up for a second season, you would have been really bummed out.
I would have been really bummed out.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's a really good point.
Yeah.
It felt like a complete season, almost like a complete show, but with the way the story resolved itself, I definitely wanted more.
Yeah, that's good TV.
Yeah, it's great TV. Yeah.
It wraps things up while like leaving you wanting more.
Yep, completely.
There's been many first seasons of shows where they haven't been able to like recapture it.
Right. Yeah.
This, I mean, we haven't seen it yet.
No.
But I think it's safe to say that like there's plenty of room to grow.
Yeah, and we've gotten a lot of comments from subscribers who they weren't giving any spoilers, thankfully,
Sure.
but they did say a lot of them said they preferred the second season to the first one.
Oh, really?
They said it's stylistically and tonally different, but they really love the second season.
And I know they're shooting or finishing up season 3 right now.
Right.
So hopefully this summer it'll be out.
Yeah.
It's up in the air whether or not they're going to continue it after that, though.
Yeah. From what I read, one of the reasons that they haven't released it yet and they've planned on is that there's still, I think, Apple, for obvious reasons, wants the show to keep going because it is their flagship show.
It's like that or Severance,
maybe. There are others, and we've talked about doing some of the others, like maybe Mythic Quest or something like that, which we haven't watched. But the way they've said it, the Apple is kind of like, we're not putting the show out because we're still trying to work with these people to see.
I mean, you go to the Apple page and it's
Ted Lasso. I think this was the show that put Apple TV on the map.
Absolutely,
right? This was the one that got people's attention, and then they were doing other things.
We forget it launched in 2020, and this was
pandemic time. Yeah,
right there. So.
It was right there as comfort food for the soul during a really crappy time to be alive.
Chicken soup for the soul.
Yeah, really.
Before we get rolling into this, guys, we do want to say thank you so much.
Thank you.
We finally hit a milestone. We were trying to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much, every one of you.
We really couldn't do it without you guys.
Right.
So with that, we want to say thank you.
Cheers. Right.
Cheers.
Ding.
Ding. Yeah, got the champagne and beer here.
Yeah. And like we mentioned on the first two we just shot, if you knew what time of morning we were filming, you would think this is much less cool than we do.
This is not an everyday thing, I promise.
Right, yeah. We're not what you would call a morning drinkers.
Yeah, we're not belligerent, I promise.
Yeah, really. Thank you.
But to keep the ball rolling, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe.
Please, we really appreciate it.
We want to hit many more milestones. We want to do this full time. So we can't do it unless you help us out.
Right.
If you do want to see the full-length reactions to our videos, the Patreon link is linked in the description below. The full video is there. The only hiccup is you have to bring your own copy. We can't show any of the footage on Patreon.
Yeah, you'll need Apple Plus to watch along with us on this.
I don't think there's DVDs out there for it.
I don't know. I've never seen them, but I don't know.
Regardless, however you're going to watch it, make sure you have your copy so you can watch along with us.
So you can sync up with us, right.
There's other exclusives we're doing on Patreon. We're doing Succession over there.
Yes, loving it. 6 episodes deep now, about to be 7.
About to be 7, and there's other stuff we want to throw up on there down the road as well. So look out for that, guys, and please, if you haven't already, subscribe to Patreon. Right,
and also on that end, last week, for those of you who watch our other stuff, we got 4 episodes up on Patreon on the West Wing. So we're 4 weeks ahead over there for people who are subscribed to Patreon and think we're working this way too slow.
We're about to be 4 weeks ahead too.
Yep, and we're doing it now on Ted Lasso. So throughout this week, we're recording not 1 but 4 episodes of Ted Lasso. So and those will be all on Patreon over by the end of the week. So by all means, if you want to jump into the first 4 episodes of Ted Lasso on season 2, you can. And we're excited because this is, like last week, we finally got to binge a little bit of The West Wing.
Yeah.
This week we get to binge Ted Lasso.
We're going to hop right into the next one after this.
Yeah, right after this. So thank you guys very much. We really do appreciate it.
We got some Patreon subscribers.
Oh my God! I almost forgot. New Patreon subscribers from over the weekend. Forgive me for name butcherings. Nicole Bessonette. It's a great name. Brian Harris, Inchoate, Monty, Josephine, Skinny Obelix, Chris, Lisa W, Kayla Monsanto, Brian J, Roy Martinson, and Violet Aurora. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You have no idea how much we appreciate this, guys.
If you guys want a shout out, join the Patreon.
Yeah, we will definitely make sure we do that. But that end, let's go ahead and get started on episode 1 of season 2 of Ted Lasso here.
Goodbye, Earl.
Isn't it amazing how he went from the beginning where everybody hated him when he showed up, including all the players, to everyone loving him by the time it's done. Yeah.
He has that effect.
Everything he said he was going to do with the team, he did with the team.
He's persistent the best possible way.
I love that that's angled. I don't know why that makes me feel so happy that that's angled.
Huge relief.
Danny Rojas.
For Forest's equaliser. Can you even imagine starting a season with 7 consecutive draws?
I sure can, Arlo. I'm a right brain dominant with a knack for make-believe.
That's good. That's good.
With the exception of Richmond's venerable mascot, Earl Greyhound,
howling
his encouragement.
It's a mascot. Yeah. Come on, Danny. I believe in you.
Football is life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Danny Rojas.
Is the dog going to get in the way? No, he's too far back.
Let's go now.
Oh, wait. Something's going wrong here. Is he going to hit the bird like Randy Johnson?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Danny has to go on a killing spree.
It's so tragic.
Awful turn of events.
He killed the dog!
People hate us because of it, do you? Oh, God, did we really make Michael Jordan cry?
It's the Michael Jordan crying meme.
I was wondering if you had any comments on Earl.
Well, when I was 3 years old, I got attacked by our neighbor's dog. I do remember being afraid of dogs while growing up, though. Then in high school, our neighbor, Mr. Grady, well, his wife passed away. And he just kind of stopped taking care of their dog. Same one that bit me. And so I started looking after him, you know. And then a year or so after that, we had to put Hank to sleep.
My God.
Think about the things in your life that can make you cry, can then become the same thing that make you cry knowing that they're now gone. I think those things come into our lives to help us get from one place to a better one.
I've been like this for 20 minutes.
We needed that comedic.
Yeah.
I'm a big dog lover, guys.
Yeah.
I can't watch dogs die and stuff. I mean the same way, man.
I would not feel good about myself.
Football's life, right?
I know, it used to be.
How hard was that kick where it killed the dog?
He's not a weak guy.
No.
Don't worry, we're gonna get a W soon. We'll see you Goldfish on Monday.
Only you played poorly.
It's a new guy.
Jan Maas is not being rude. He's just being Dutch.
Yeah. Back home, if a team was playing poorly, we don't call them unlucky. What do we call them, Coach?
New York Jets.
It's my mum's 50th birthday.
Oh, and what position does your mum play on the team again?
Whoa.
God, Nate is secretly a hard ass.
Yeah, that was pretty awful.
It was, yeah.
What do you say to a cocktail?
Oh, same thing I'd say to Diane Sawyer if she ever asked me out on a date. Yes, please.
Always would watch Empire Strikes Back tonight, and I get my thoughts together for when they ask about Luke and Leia making out.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We all have a problem with that.
point.
Yeah.
Oh, is that him? Come on.
Yes. A bit of girl talk about a gentleman suitor. Are you guys up for a double date next week? Let him prove his mettle.
Is he also
Can you ask Roy for
super rich?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Probably.
I doubt she's on, like, Match.com. I'm sure he's super rich.
Because today, you all played like a bunch of little pricks!
So we talking to little boys?
Yeah.
Oh, no, little girls.
Except for Kogaruda. Don't eat the peels, you animals. Off you go.
The question is Roy happy? Is he having a good time doing this?
I don't think he's going to be in this role for the whole season.
Sure. It's just very sweet.
It is.
He's coaching his nieces.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Oh, I got a red card for elbowing a girl in her neck.
And I'm very proud.
I just want to go on record saying that I think you'd be an amazing pundit. Right, Phoebes, where are we at now?
1,236
Do you think he's going to be like in a Pat Riley situation where he announces for a bit and then he starts coaching?
That wouldn't surprise me.
He knows Ted, though, so Ted would just be like, come coach.
Yeah. I bet he could be a coach anytime he wants to. Yeah. Oh, he's having a nightmare.
That's, oh my God. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I got 2 girls with him.
I can't believe they didn't show that.
Let me guess, you got a fever for the flavor of little girl talk, don't you? Rule number 1, even though it's called girl talk, sometimes it needs to be more like girl, listen. Got it. Learn all
Yeah, good.
What's wrong?
I'm a fan of the
I got
white.
a situation, Coach.
Is Danny not playing well?
Come on, Danny.
Has he got the yips?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Ooh. He does have the yips.
Be the ball, Danny.
Is he about to hit Ted with this?
I think so.
Ooh.
Paul motivation.
We could always just
That's
show
great.
him his goddamn paycheck.
God, why is Nate
Nate
being
is
such a douche right
He
now?
is.
He's got the yips. Yeah. Yep, that's 100%
say
it.
that out loud.
Which is why I wrote it down. The yips. When just out of nowhere, an athlete suddenly can't do the basic fundamentals of the
Yeah,
sport.
happens in golf a lot.
Well, maybe we should bring in a sports psychologist. I know a lot of other clubs have had tremendous success.
Might
with
help.
that.
Honestly.
Yeah, I would.
Sure enough, there it was.
Roy is not having a good time.
Martin Short's wallet.
I can't tell if Roy's just not enjoying it because he's on a double date or if Roy doesn't like the guy. You know?
I don't like the guy.
I'm not a fan yet.
Yeah.
Well, I bounce back and forward between United and City, whichever club's winning, typically.
Oh, that's not a real sports fan. Yeah.
Twirl.
He was a good boy.
It was a good boy.
It was a good boy.
I think there's part of me that just doesn't, I don't know, trust therapists. When Michelle and I did couples therapy, I just kind of felt like I was being set up, you know?
All people are different people.
Yeah, there. I say that. I believe that.
People are different.
All people are different people. You
We're like
can't love.
snowflakes. We're literally all like snowflakes. We're all
Yeah.
individually different.
Yeah.
Different needs, different
Can't
wants.
judge people by characteristics that share with other people.
Exactly.
She's too good for him.
She's
I
way
feel
too
like
good for him.
his personality is kind of grating a
She's
little bit.
too good for most people.
That's fair.
Tell the truth. He's fine.
Yeah.
He dares settle for 5.
I love
That
you,
was
boys. I love you.
Roy is the man, and he's right.
I just wanted to introduce you to Dr. Sharon Fieldstone. She's going to be looking after Danny.
Okay, that's 2 weird things in a row. What's going on?
I don't like that even a therapist calling people weird.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's just going to reaffirm his thoughts of therapy.
Yeah.
Are you good at your job? Yes or no?
Why is she
Yes.
doing this?
I'm twice as good at mine.
All right, there you go.
Okay, but I don't like her approach with people.
Yeah, it was a little
for a
hostile.
therapist.
It was a little
yeah.
hostile, yeah.
Right?
Great. Nice meeting all of you, and sorry to have interrupted your game.
Why is she condescending? Like I don't.
Yeah,
understand.
she was patronizing, condescending, and rude. And I got to be honest with you, if I was going to talk to a therapist, I'd be out the door
I
in
would
2
not want to
seconds.
talk to her at
Yeah,
all.
I wouldn't.
Welcoming.
Maybe I'm an
Sure.
idiot because I don't know anything about therapy, but I would walk away from that.
I've been to therapy, and it's nothing like that. It's
Right.
it's very chill.
It should be welcoming. It's the music from Magnolia.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Is it Amy Mann? Yeah.
It is Amy Mann.
It's a
Yeah,
song
yeah.
they were singing in
Yeah.
Magnolia, yeah. Good for you, Rebecca.
I need to be brave enough to let someone wonderful love me
Yeah.
without fear of being hurt.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yes.
She's working wonders.
Yeah, right?
Maybe she is.
Maybe she killed it.
Maybe Ted needs to talk to her.
Like, he waves at her and she ignores him. Like, what kind of therapist is that?
Yeah.
Dr. Sharon helped me remember that even though football is life, and that football is football too. But mostly that football is life.
Why is she making that face?
It's like
for
the
Ted?
Godfather.
That's exactly literally the Godfather
Yeah.
shot.
Swing by and wake you up.
We actually get to see
Yeah.
it. I love it.
It's about to start.
Oh, they're watching more reality TV together.
Have fun, yeah?
That's amazing.
We actually get to see this.
I want to join a group like this.
Love to
If there's one in town, I want to
I
find
would
them.
love to do
I would love this.
Yeah, the rosé.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eliminated the footballing tart, Jamie.
What?
I'm the island's top scorer. Sexually.
Oh my god! Is it not the football season? I mean, they're in a different league, but
I think what it is so Roy's done.
Right.
He already had like his issues with Jamie when he was there. He was jealous because Jamie's the up and coming guy. Roy used to be in that role as well.
Right.
And even when he retires, he can't escape Jamie's shadow.
Right. But I don't.
You know what's funny is that Jamie's kind of caught in Roy's shadow too.
Oh, completely.
That's interesting how they're doing.
Yeah,
that.
I just think it's really interesting that how is Jamie doing a reality show and playing football?
Who knows? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, who knows when they take those kind of things? Maybe he
That's
has to
true. It could have
practice
been
that.
right. Yeah, it's true.
Or maybe they shot
in the
it
off
summer.
season, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just funny that like that's very much something Jamie Tart would do.
Completely.
It's a reality TV
Right.
show.
I'm the top scorer.
Yeah.
Sexually.
Sexually. He's got the little like
Yeah.
shave in his eyebrow
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Jamie's the worst.
Jamie has decided he's a brand.
Jamie Tart.
Yeah, but no, I really like the dynamic there with Roy. You know, first off, the relationship with him and Keeley is perfection.
It's so great. Just get married and have babies.
Right? Yeah, exactly. That is a power couple.
It is.
But then you also have what he said to Rebecca on their date. It was really thoughtful for a guy that didn't want to be there.
And genuine.
And he was genuine and thoughtful and honest, and he was right.
Rebecca does deserve that too.
Yeah, of course.
She's the best. I mean,
Yeah.
Look, my personal feelings about Hannah Waddington aside, her character is very sweet.
She is.
I do love the whole dynamic the club the team is having. Like
Yeah.
they were having cocktails. They walked in, Ted.
Yeah.
They have little meetings. The camaraderie is very, very strong.
It is.
Even in the locker room, it's great.
Yeah.
You know? And well, I want to see where the whole therapy aspect goes to.
Yeah, and there's one other thing we got there a little bit that I want to know if it's going to be a thing or if it's just he's not reacting well to the elevated position of power. But I feel like Nate was a little
there was something going on.
off. Nate was a little off in this episode.
Seemed,
mean.
Yeah,
he was mean to the Kit Man. Really mean.
There's shades of that in the first season.
Were there? A little bit to
when he's like his true character comes out a little bit. I'm not
Right.
saying Nate's a bad guy.
No, not at all. No, he's a nice guy.
He's got a dark side.
He's got a dark side.
Yeah.
I just don't know if his social skills are that good because before Ted, no one ever talked to
That's
him or anything.
Probably it.
He may not mean to be like this, but and then what he said about Danny was like, God, dude,
Yeah.
you have no empathy.
He goes from being stepped on to a position of power.
Am I doing a little stepping back? You
Maybe.
think that's something they addressed in the season?
I think all of them need a little time to have some personal introspective.
Sure.
On how they are. And,
Right.
I mean, it's going to be a very interesting season if that's like the theme going forward is
Right.
recognizing your problems and coming to terms with them.
Sure. Yeah, but I'm kind of curious. I mean, he was obviously just coming out of his shell in the first season, but he was usually so sweet that I was like, I'm not
It's weird.
It is. It's weird to see like this is a mean side of Nate we haven't seen
Sweet
before.
Nate?
Right. My sweet Nate.
My sweet Nate.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We're gonna take a break and shoot the second one for today.
See ya.